What's good? I am motivational speaker Isabella. You can find me over there on Facebook at Isabella Speaks. But let me go here and give you the word part one, talking on authority. When God chooses to place someone in authority, this is the word He placed on my heart to talk about. Of course, we starting our part one with Prophetess Juanita Bynum, the one and the only. He want me to talk about it publicly, so that's what I'm gonna do. Now, the story he wants me to reference this to for part one is Moses, when God placed Moses in a office and a position of authority over his people, the children of Israel, in the biblical days. Now, so what is authority? Short version definition that God gave me, He said the right to call shots. I mean, you look at Moses and the story of Moses, when God chose Moses to be over his people, the children of Israel. If you look at it, Moses was the one making the decision. Now, of course, he had a little help from God, seeking God on what he should do sometime, but he had the right. He was in the position of authority because God had gave him that. So, now, I chose this old picture of Prophetess Juanita Bynum because, like Moses, she too been placed a long time ago by God in a position, in an office of authority. One of a couple true people. Now, where we have gone wrong is because we want to judge and look on what she's doing or not saying or singing and charging and not charging and say, oh, I have the right to put my mouth against her. Oh, how dare she do this? And who does she think she is? Well, who does she think she is? Let's go here. Because was it not Moses' sister, Miriam, and Aaron, who had the audacity, the nerve to speak against Moses, the nerve to speak against Moses when he did something that they didn't approve of? And was it not Miriam, the same one that unfaithfully put her mouth against Moses, who God punished? Said that to say this. Part one, you gotta be careful who you're putting your mouth up on, who you're speaking against. Because if God has placed them in that position of authority, I don't care if it's been 10,000 years since he did it. If they are who God says they still are, then guess what? He said, touch not my anointed, touch not my chosen, and do my prophets no harm, which includes speaking against Miriam.